Alright friends, this is the first video in a maybe 4 to 5 character series where I break down some local matchups in our local community. I'm going to start with Amy today, but I think I'm going to be going over Cervantes, Nightmare, Astaroth, potentially 2B, so maybe Zoslamel. We'll go over some amalgamation of those. So to start with Amy, I just want to go over just a basic what to look out for string cheese wise, and then maybe get into a slight bit of general matchup practice. So we're gonna start off with everyone's favorite, which is this bullshit ass move, right? No one likes this move. Well, what if I were to tell you that basically there's an OS for 90% of the options? Sounds good, right? Alright, well, let's break it down. What options does she have from Amaryllis? She can Amaryllis A, she can Amaryllis B, she can Amaryllis K. Nobody's going to really do that, that's an awful move. Amaryllis A plus B, Amaryllis command throws, or she can finish the string. So that's the general gist of it. It changes slightly when she has Red Rose, and it changes slightly when she has Soul Charge. But we're not going to worry about that at the moment. So what will you do to all of these linear ass moves except for Amaryllis A and throws? Of course, you'll step. Rhetorical. So let's test it. Alright, so okay, so that worked. I want to say for Amaryllis B, you should step right. Cast wide, it's kind of weird, but a lot of characters can't step Amaryllis B left for some reason. At least my main Cervantes can't step it left. So okay, one down. Let's try the K. Alright, we're safe. Alright, A plus B. Alright, safe again. Now, she has an A move from Amaryllis. This is gonna catch us, right? Oh shit, it doesn't. And it leaves her with a back throw. Alright, that back throw is not guaranteed. But essentially, I want you to go for the back throw or a launch mix-up. She's going to be forced to duck there, and that's when the launcher works. But if she doesn't duck, she gets a guaranteed back throw that she can't break. Either option is going to give you a 60-70 damage or more. So the frame data on it is -12. You can get a guaranteed AA punish, but I don't want you to do that. 17 frames isn't going to stop her. Beat her down. So, okay, so most of the options are solved here with a step right block. There is 2 options that stop that, and that is her command throws and these are command breaks. So when you break them, that's going to be +8 for the opponent. And she can just raw finish the string. You can't step that. Both of those are risks because 6xBB with the B finisher is -14, and the throws are highs. So when you start making her unable to use her normal mix-up, she's going to have to resort to these if she's, you know, smart. So if she's using the throws and the BBs, essentially you're going to be able to whittle down the mix-up. And it's in your favor then. She can do things like empty Amaryllis spin, but that's still all solved because this is so much slower. Step right. That's all. It changes slightly when she's in Soul Charge. Amaryllis spin A becomes a break attack. That's basically it. I wanted to say that in rows it changed, but it doesn't, because this becomes a break attack, but you're gonna step that anyways. So that's a big cheese string right there, that I think is a cheese string. We can go through quickly some other ones. Actually, this is a pretty interesting one. This is a -12 move on block, and it's one of Amy's only like pretty good tools to get in from like her non-optimal ranges. It may be -12, but she can preload a parry into it from any of her 3 to cover any hit level, but she has to make a decision on that. So most Amy's will do the high parry just to cover themselves from getting high punished, because most I-12s are high. So I would recommend to you to usually either do like a relatively fast mid, maybe, you know, your 3A, or, you know, a decent low. Whatever, you know, if you have 4A from Amy, go ahead and use that. This is going to make her break out of her shell, and she's going to have to start guessing. And then you can start to throw mixer, or even, you know, launch mixer when she's getting a little crazy with this. Don't treat it as a -12 move. Treat it as it's your turn, make her guess. Like it's your job now to put her in a mix-up. Those 2 strings you need to get to know, because those are pretty decent strings. Some other ones are AAA. This is uninterruptible. Like I can't even 10 frame in between this. I might be able to soul charge. Yeah, okay, you can soul charge, but that doesn't count. So essentially, you're gonna want to realize that that is -12. Actually, yeah, -12. Oh, it might be. No way, I didn't block. Let's see. Yeah, it's -12. But that's only the case if she doesn't have rows. When she gets rows, AA turns into this. And that's safe. So if you're getting super annoyed by this string, because it's kind of, I mean, even on block, it's kind of annoying. She just does it and fucking, you know, it's annoying. You don't want to deal with that. So if you really are annoyed and you know it's coming, you see the AA, you could GI. I mean, I don't see any reason why not. You can even reversal edge that. But check your character and see if they have any mid-horizontal GIs. Because, like, in Amy's case, you know, she fucks you up for that. Cervantes has one. Make sure that you're at least trying to put it in your favor and not hers, because I feel like a GI and a reversal edge have more counterplay. She also gets a break attack ender if she's in soul charge, but I mean, it still goes by the same principles of the normal AAA. If you're really slow, the last hit of the break attack soul charge version is guaranteed to come out. It's not like she can choose to do it. Or, damn it. She has to be in red rows for it. But that break attack ender has to come out. She doesn't get to choose. So you get a free RI on it if you want. That's the meter guard impact. It can work against break attacks. But you can also just horizontal AGI the third hit. Another one is this classic Divinicus. B, 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 B. It is, yeah, it's definitely safe. So what you do is it's mid, mid, high, mid. You duck the third hit. Punish. She has a slight deterrent, like you can't use like your max crouch punish because the fourth hit comes, or she even has a parry. Like right there. So if you're slow on it, she can use her parries. But just use your fast crouch punisher on it. There's no reason for her to get anything from it. Another quick one is the 6A, 6AA. This series is, personally, I think it's completely reactable. This is a great move if you're just letting her get away with it. It's natural combo. 55 damage, and it gives her a rose. You can't be letting her get away with that. So when Amy, you need to get used to the difference between the 2 mid version and the 1 mid version. They look very different, right? I mean, go into practice room and check these moves out. You can very easily see when that high is coming in both of them and react. In 6AA's case, it also has 6X KA KB. Same thing. It can be fuzzied. Get used to it. They're very different timings. That high is just so slow that it ruins everything for Amy. But you gotta stop her from using 6 whole day. It's a pretty good move, actually. Like, just don't get hit. Don't get hit. It's ridiculous. See, that's a natural combo. But, oh, check this. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, furthermore, I think that covers it. Get used to the animations on those moves. I think that's about it for like the major string cheese from her. Because actually, I might as well go over the mid parry. There's mid parry AK and there's mid parry AB. This AB can be a little frustrating because it's from a stance that it wasn't in Soul 4. So it's visually reactable to step, even if it AGIs you, I'm pretty sure. God, can I test that? Let's see here. I can do AA, mid parry, and then AA, mid parry. Yeah, and then I'm going to do... Yeah, even on a hit, you can step it. The thing is that you need to step this a particular direction with some characters. Amy, of course, has a little girl hitbox, but I know with Cervantes, you need to step that right, just like Amaryllis Spin B. Otherwise, you can get clipped in step. This is unsteppable, and it does a ton of guard damage. It's a super good move. So most of the time, Amy's use mid parry. There's no string cheese here on this one. Only on this one. Step that one. You can see the flames. She explodes all over the screen. Just step. Step right, preferably. Alright, that's a string cheese for Amy. Maybe we'll do a separate matchup guide eventually. But these ones visually you need to see. Alright, y'all.